Hey, girly girl. So the way I got this set up is I got this paddock open for now. I'm creep grazing them. You can see the plastic white posts where the animals are all kind of bunched up now. And then the one beyond it. So this morning I moved the whole pasture one section forward. So they're on new grass now, and they're able to back graze, but they don't appear to do it so much. They mostly go to where the new grass is, and they know where that is. They concentrate all their efforts there. So, for example, yesterday the fence went from this post here to that post over there, and now I have it over here. And then I have tomorrow's section set up right here. So they get from here to there tomorrow, this swath, and then I just do that every day, and seem to be getting the hang of it. The pigs for sure, the cows not. The cows are just now starting to get the hang of it. So I feed them both in the paddock, which I have open. The cows, I just give them a little bit of alfalfa and molasses just to kind of control their movements and to train them to come real close to me so that I can touch them. And the pigs, I just feed them here just so they can, because I do have a gate open from the laneway, and I don't want to have to try to make them remember which gate is open. So it's easier just to feed them in the paddock where their new pasture is for the day. And everyone seems to really just get along. And this simulates mob grazing. You know, I mean, they do seem to really kind of go and eat pretty voraciously. They're not taking their time or being real picky about what they're eating. They're just kind of eating, which is what you want. Because if you have animals that just go through and eat only their favorite things, you're going to end up with a pasture of nothing but weeds over time. But when you have a bunch of animals bunched up, they kind of get the idea that, you know, they got to eat because everyone else is eating. It's kind of like an eating competition. So they're not quite as picky, and they don't take their time. And I'm able to do it with multi-species instead of just because I only have 3 cows. So if I just had 3 cows out here, they would probably take their sweet time and eat only their favorites and leave nothing but the, you know, kind of weedy, toxic stuff that they don't like. And over time, the weedy, toxic stuff that they don't like would be the only stuff that would thrive. But I'm able to kind of trick the cows into thinking there's you know, a herd, because I have a whole 11 pigs standing by them. And as you can see, I'm really kind of giving them only a little bit, because I want to maximize my animal impact per move. So that's why, I mean, this little section here for, you know, 11 pigs and 3 cows for a day, you know. And that'll really get them to eat, you know, clean it up and eat everything and concentrate their manure in one area. And then they move on and we do it again the next day. It seems to be working well. Everyone's healthy. I'm doing no worming at all, no vaccination at all. I'm feeding the pigs the non-GMO feed, but hopefully when I get my cows milking after a year or so, I can really reduce or eliminate the amount of feed that they need other than pasture and milk. And I plan on milk feeding them And between the milk and the eggs and pasture, I'm hoping that'll be enough to get some good growing pigs, but we'll have to see. But so far I'm happy with the health of the animals and the ease of operation. It takes very little time to do this in the morning, and it's very stress-free for the animals. It's very clean. It's improving my pastures. Here it looks a little rough because this summer this was just a huge stand of Johnson grass, and the pigs are eliminating it basically. I mean, even right now there's no Johnson grass really to speak of, but the roots are still there. So they are digging up and eating the roots, which will make way for some better grasses, because I know the Johnson grass is somewhat toxic in the winter, and it does kind of take over. It puts up a massive seed head and just kind of takes over. And I'm hoping that over time, with moving the animals through, it'll change the pH of the soil enough where this sedge grass kind of is not favored anymore. It still puts on some decent green grass at the bottom of it. I mean, you know, we'll see how it goes through the winter. I'll feed hay if I have to. I'm hoping I got enough stockpiled here that I can make it through winter without feeding hay. That's my goal anyway, so enjoy.